Today I decided to do a little tour of my Degu's habitat. The type of cage we have is the double critter nation. The bigger the cage, the better, and this really is the best cage out there for Degus. As you can see, I have attached 2 units together using zip ties. You can always buy the single unit and buy as many add-on units as needed, so long as you have the space for it. I replaced all the plastic trays with deep metal bass pans and all the plastic shelves with large metal cookie platters. When purchasing other cages, it's important to avoid or cover all the mesh flooring. Anyways, there are so many good benefits about the cage that I want to share. Firstly, it's the doors. They swing right open and it makes cleaning the Degu's cage so easy because there is legitimately no spots that is too hard to get to. It also makes catching the little fluff bugs a lot easier. Sometimes I have to catch my Degu to take them to the vet. Most people recommend a multi-floor cage at least 4 feet high by 3 feet long by 2 feet wide for 2 Degus. I personally work a lot of long shifts and Degus need some time to play outside of their cage. So sometimes when I come home really late and not early enough to let them play, I don't feel as guilty because they have tons of space in their enclosure to run around. As you can see, there are a lot of tunnels and huts for my Degus to go. They are prey animals and they feel a lot more secure when they can hide. Degu teeth never stop growing, so it's essential to provide them safe, Degu-friendly chew toys. I hang a lot of kebabs, give my Degus toilet paper rolls, and other miscellaneous wooden shoes. Healthy teeth should look orange. I also put a litter box in the cage, which they use to urinate. Unfortunately, Degus have no control over their poo and therefore go all over the place. For bedding, I use aspen wood shavings. I change up the nesting area for my Degus a lot. Sometimes I would just give them shredded toilet paper, and other times I would give them anti-pill fleece strips. For water, I use glass water bottles. This keeps the water more fresh for a longer period of time. Also, it means that they won't tear their water bottle apart. I replaced all the metal ladders with wooden ones. It just gives them more things to chew on. Degus also need regular baths in sand, the same that chinchillas use. Degu's hair is so dense that if you get them wet, their fur won't dry properly and may mold. Degus are fibrivores. For food, give them daily supply of hay and Degu-specific feed. They can also have greens, like dried or fresh dandelion. Other rodent mixes are often too high in fat, starches, and calories. However, chinchilla pellets and guinea pig food could be used as a base, but this is only if there is no added sugar, fruit, cane, molasses, and alfalfa. My Degus have a 12-inch wheel, which is actually the minimum. Degus are larger rodents and you don't want them to arch their backs while running. Degus are social animals and will become depressed if housed alone, so when you adopt, try to get siblings. Degus have little tolerance for sugars and can die from overdose. For those who don't know, keep treats at a minimum. They can sometimes start squeaking for no obvious reason, both day and night. These can go on for a few minutes or even a few hours. Once they start, it takes a while for them to stop. So just check for any injuries, and if none, then leave them to it. Degus live for an average of 6 to 8 years, some even longer, so keep that in mind prior to adopting a Degu. Degus are extremely intelligent, far more than they are given credit for. They can sulk too, so be prepared for them to not like you for a couple of hours or even a matter of days if you haven't met their high standards. Degus have a hierarchy system amongst themselves, and they will box one another to establish dominance. Only become involved if it escalates into a proper fight.
A few moments later.
Degus are a bit more of a challenge than a guinea pig, a rat, or any other rodent, but they have strong and entertaining personalities. They are not very clean and not very quiet. If you are looking for a snuggly pet, then Degus may not be for you. They are more like fluffy versions of fish. Otherwise, they are a lot of fun and can be affectionate in their own way.